this way.
Reaching for higher ground. Everybody, how you doing? It is a beautiful day. If I can see you and you can see me, we have half the battle won because we've lived to fight another day. Now, how we choose to fight that battle is going to be left up to each one of us. I'm assuming we're checking out the person in the mirror and doing self-inventory. This is a beautiful day. I'm overly excited. And I've not been this excited in a long time to talk to someone. Guys, I know you see this handsome young man in front of me, and we're going to let you know who he is and what he is about, and what he is about is everything we need to know about. First and foremost, I think and he's going to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think for the first time in history, the World Fashion Exhibit is coming to the United States here in LA. And he is the CEO of WFE, World of Fashion Exhibition, not exhibit, exhibition is an exhibition. And Africa is now. Africa is now. I sat down to talk with him. We had some conversations. We've made, I call him my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, sitting under the Edmund Pettus Bridge in honor of the late great John Lewis is the one, the only Mr. Paco De Jaimes, and he has a lot of information. I have a lot of questions. I hope I don't take him over with them, but Paco can answer them. I'm not worried. And we first want to talk with Paco. I want to tell you that Paco is a native of Madrid, Spain. So basically, he moved to Miami in 1998. Paco has worked with a lot of, he's worked in the fashion industry. He probably, he's a humble guy. So with me telling you all these things about Paco, what I've come to learn is he doesn't shine on that. He shines on the work that he does. But he's done a lot of great work. Paco has worked with many fashion designers. He's worked in fashion for years. Paco, how do you come from? I think my first question is going to be, Paco, the World Fashion Exhibition. Tell people what that is about.
Yes, thank you, Diane. I believe it's a very big introduction. I much appreciate it too much. Thank you so much. In a few words, World Fashion Exhibition, we are gathering sustainable couture designers, exclusively made from designers from over 50 countries, to support a very special campaign for us, which is called Africa is Now. For us, this is a way to raise awareness to become a sustainable fashion industry. And when we say fashion, I mean everybody in the world they need to dress somehow. So we are fashion in some kind of way because this is clothing, and clothing is textiles, and textiles, if you go back in the industry, comes from different sources, and these different sources we can make them more sustainable and more fair for everybody. Africa is Now campaign is highlighting how fashion contributes to social and human development. How fashion contributes to education, especially, for example, in Africa, when we talk about child mortality, and what fashion has to do with child mortality, what fashion has to do with different violence issues against women like APM, etc. Fashion has a lot to do with this because through women empowerment, we can teach them how to become small entrepreneurs and how to have education, very simple tailoring, and this can help many women escape the circle of extreme poverty. And when you escape this circle, because sometimes it's so hard to get out of it, especially in Africa, no? Because still Africa has a lot of infrastructure and a lot of work and support from South Africa also because it's part of our planet also. So children are still dying, and we can do other things.
You to let the people know what is social business and sustainable fashion.
Okay, social business. I believe this has to be very well understood. Social business. Let's say, for example, there is billions of dollars donated every year from the United States,
Mm-hmm.
in which, in many of the cases, nobody knows what the donation. Donate, you feel good, okay, great. But social business means that you can donate for a certain project. Let's say, for example, that we can do, okay, let's do a factory, a garment factory in Zambia or in Kenya or wherever. In this case, I say Zambia because we are already doing it. Zambia,
Okay.
okay, we work very closely with the government from Zambia to do a manufacture facility in which the cost of building this manufacture may be, for example, 3, 5, 7 million dollars. If we raise this money, this means that this social business, the money that they are donating, they are actually investing in a social business. And this social business means that the workers, they are shareholders of the business. It's not that only four investors, they come, they put $5 million, we have a business, and then all the profit goes to four people, in which they are the investors. Uh, in this case, no. In this case, social business means that, okay, you donate the money to make this business, but the owners of the business is the employees. They are the shareholders. So this is a way to balance the wealth and balance the profits of a company. So it does not just go to a little group of people, but it goes to the communities. It goes to the people that works in these factories, in this case.
Wow. And it was a great, strong definition. Um, it helps us understand and know what is going on. My thing about it is now that we have the definition, we have the true definition. What I want to know now from my young Paco, let's let our hair down for a minute. I want to talk to you, young man. Let's let our hair down for a second. Have you interviewed with anyone about this here in America? Have you talked in detail about this wonderful mission that you're on with the World Fashion Exhibition at all?
Not in the United States yet. We are planning the press conference 30 days before the event, but not before that. So
Don't
far,
don't try to flatter me, Paco. Don't make me feel like I'm the first person that you talk to. Don't try to touch my heart and make
well,
me
in the United
cry.
States, actually, yes. I have live interviews in Indonesia with the news.
Hmm.
I've been in the television in Pakistan. I've been in
Yeah.
television in Nigeria, in countries that you would never think. I've been there,
Yeah.
but not in the United States.
So you sit down and talk to little old me about something that's so big and so great. Wow. I hope I'm treating you right. I hope I'm making you feel as special as you are. I really do. I'm hoping I'm representing this wonderful organization with the love and the decency and the necessity that it needs. I hope I'm making everybody understand how important. Paco, tell the people why you won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. You won't ever give up giving and doing. I can see it in your eyes. You're not gonna stop.
Well, I think there is nothing better in this life than helping others. I don't think there is bigger reward in this life to help someone and then you're not looking for anything back. You know, when you want to give something and you don't think in a business way. You don't think in a business, I have to invest, I have to have a return of investment. No, it's the opposite. I give and I don't want anything. But when they give you something back, it's much, much bigger. The reward is much, much bigger than any other. The rest will come. But this is, when you meet humble people in rural areas or slum areas in Africa or any parts of the world, because we not only work with Africa, but Africa is the focus. The reward that we get when we go there and see them and touch them and give them hands and they smile that they give back to you only because you just help them a little bit. I think it's the biggest rewards that a human being can get, to be honest, in my opinion, because everybody has their own minds. But in my opinion, if you want to be happy, you need to make happy others. You will not be happy only by your own selves. We need to share what we have, and then everything will move by itself. I believe in this universal law, which is love. It's just give without thinking in receiving anything back. And then you will receive much, much more than what you ever received.
Wow. Paco, we have to do this because I like for people to really know the man, know the person. What's your favorite color?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Your favorite color, yes.
That's a good question. I don't have a favorite color.
Why did I know you were gonna say that?
I love colors. I
Yeah.
love to paint also. I love art. If I have to take only one color, I will be very, very, very sad, I think.
I
I
like that.
love the colors. I love blue, I love yellow, red, I love black. Without black, there's no shadows. If there's no shadows, there's no light. I like white. I love all the colors. All the colors, I think, is part of the universe. So we are part of it. I don't have a favorite colors. I love all the colors. We are all part of the colors. We are colors.
See how you smile? What makes you smile the most?
So definitely seeing the smile of a child. When I see the smile of a child, automatically you boom, go back. I always believe a smile will bring another smile. It's
Hmm.
like a candle. One light lights other lights, and a candle can light so many. So I think smiles is also the same. One smile shares of a smile. And if you don't share a smile, they will not share any smiles.
I love it. I love it.
So a smile is amazing.
That is wonderful. Um, do you hope or do you wish?
I do both.
When you guys grace our presence and we have the honor of receiving you here in LA for the World Fashion Exhibition, what do you hope that we really get out of the show? What do you hope we get out of the exhibition?
Well, I hope that people, first of all, they're more aware. This is about awareness, about educating people in the realities of the world that they are living. Because sometimes you live in the United States, or you live in Spain, or Italy, or China, and if you don't go too much out of your country, sometimes you may even think that the rest of the world is living the same way that you are, but it's not. Everybody lives in a very, very different way, especially in Africa. So Africa is a continent that the big pottens, they're really sucking off from Africa. They're taking all the goods, as we all know, and and it's very unfair, that Africa is the way it is. That's why we say Africa is now. All I want from this event is to raise awareness, to make people aware of that they are still children, that they die because they don't have a Tylenol, because they don't have a pill for malaria, or because they don't have access to health. And this is happening still in a very, very big way. Millions of children are dying, and we're talking about pandemic. There is millions of people that die. Yes, okay, all the countries they come together, great, but I mean, child mortality in Africa and FGM is a big pandemic that is still ongoing year after year, and this has to stop somehow.
And thanks to Paco, lights are shining in every country. They're going to be shining here in LA in October. We cannot wait for that light to arrive. We cannot wait for it to arrive here.
Thank you so much, Dion. Thank you so much for your time, for your support. I believe being thankful is one of the biggest, uh, most amazing things that we can do. Thank you, because by ourselves we can do very little, but together as one we can do a lot of things. So thank you so much, and let's keep giving the light to the world. And Africa is now, because Africa is now and for many years to come. Thank you, and once again, all I can say is thank you for your support, and hopefully we can make the hopes of people come true.
Oh, we will.
There comes a time